The closed beta for the finals popped off and people are loving it. But everyone's missing the biggest takeaway. Embark Studios has proven that a certain technological solution can work, and the ramifications for the industry from here on out will be off the charts. Do you remember Crackdown 3? You probably don't. I didn't play it either, but I remember seeing the gameplay showcases and wondering to myself, how did they make everything about the game worse? The entire game looked like a demo that companies present to investors to get money. Definitely not a final product. Anyway, Crackdown 3 later came out with a multiplayer add-on called Wrecking Zone. Its selling point was a PvP multiplayer mode with a unique twist, a fully cloud-based physics solution. With the power of the cloud, Wrecking Zone allowed players to destroy buildings and other geometry like never before. It was supposed to be the next big Microsoft thing. However, the results and reception, like the base game, were a failure. The idea though, that complex physics calculations shouldn't run on a client's computer, was 100% correct. And it looks like Embark Studios is proving it with the finals. If you haven't heard, the main selling point for the finals is that it offers environmental destruction on a scale and fidelity never seen before. It makes sense. A lot of its developers are ex-DICE employees. How is Embark Studios achieving this new level of destruction? Well, they've shifted all traditional client-side destruction and movement calculations to the server side. And if the closed beta is any indication, they've found a working solution. If you take a step back and look at the finals as a technology and not a game, you'll understand how big of a deal this is. Embark Studios has managed to create, test, and succeed in developing a technology that has passed the ultimate stress test. The finals is the first fully server-side physics engine operating at high fidelity. And it's performing at the most challenging level in the gaming market, in an online PvP competitive shooter where pixels, connection speed, and packet loss make all the difference. This is big. Bigger than 128 tick servers. This is the equivalent of the Havok physics engine takeover in the early 2000s. Before Havok became an industry standard, developers had to code custom physics engine solutions. Havok created a powerful middleware for developers to just plug in and tweak. It saved money and time, and brought a baseline of physical realism to all games going forward. That's what the finals means. The finals is the next jump up to a new baseline for the industry. All future games are going to benefit from the technology Embark Studios has developed. Do you know how Call of Duty kill cams and Street Fighter V replays work? These games are not recording gameplay as video and playing it back to you. They're recording raw data inputs. And when it's time to show you the replay, they run that data through their engines and reconstruct the gameplay moment. The finals has the potential to do some really amazing stuff with their engine. And I don't doubt that Embark Studios has some trippy ideas up their sleeves. The game is basically a giant physics sandbox. Why not manipulate time? They already have a global bullet time effect at the end of each match. Why not invert physics? A building exploding into rubble and debris could now become rubble and debris imploding into a building. Here's how they can do it. I'm speculating on how the technology works exactly, but walk with me for a minute. This is gonna blow your mind. The majority of the physics in the finals is happening on the server side. And that means all the raw data is being recorded, processed, and delivered to us as we play. The game world's events aren't being calculated on our machines. We're actually seeing those events happen nanoseconds after they've been processed by the servers and fed to us. This is mind-bending. Hold on. So it's like we're watching, or playing, a recording of events that have already taken place. So if they're showing us an almost instantaneous recording of stuff blowing up, imagine what else they could do with that data. The future of the finals and its technology is anything but boring. The finals is going to be an interesting game to keep an eye on. The technology and how Embark Studios is using it is going to make way for some very entertaining video gaming in the future. Did you guys get into the closed beta? What did you think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give the vid a like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay cool, gentlemen.